Right, okay. So we're in this little town of, is it Deadwood? Yeah, Deadwood. Now, I am here on business, trying to find some land to build myself a nice big house. So I wondered if there's actually a land office or anything nearby. Don't know, no signs pointing towards it. So let's have a look in town itself and see what's going on. Beautiful station, is that? Okay, some sort of moose head on the top there. Gonna come on through here. Ah, look at this place. Really quaint, really quite different to what I'm used to. Ah, land office, perfect. Land and assay office. I wonder what that is. Ah, yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's it going?
Hello. Hello. Yes. If you just wouldn't mind taking a seat here.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yep.
Fantastic. Let me just got to arrange some. Who's this? What on earth is this guy? Right. He probably shouldn't be here. Okay. Hello, sir. If you
hello.
Yeah. Can I help you? You
well,
seem to be here in Deadwood, and I wasn't expecting visitors, to be honest.
No, when I got on the train, I was tasked with coming over here and buying some land off of you, good sir. Now, do you have any for purchase?
Buying land, you say? I
Yes.
definitely think that's something that can be arranged.
I mean, this
you're
seems
in the right place. In all fairness, this is the land office.
It
So,
does say it on the front door. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, it does indeed. And what kind of land were you looking for, sir?
Well, I am actually tasked with building a stately home. Would you have any land in that sort of region of size?
Well, you've come to the right place. You've very much come to the right place, because one thing that we have in abundance is land.
Perfect.
We have land in all shapes, all sizes, all colours, all biomes, basically. So, can I interest you in something in maybe a snowy mountain peak, or a rocky outcrop, or maybe a plains?
Well, I was feeling plain, probably as plain as you can get, nice and flat, maybe super flat. Can I start super flat world somewhere? Yeah.
You do know that, sir, that you're not in creative mode. Do you realise that? I know when I joined, I was a little bit confused by that.
Yeah, I wondered why I have food on my hotbar. I'm like, I haven't played this in many, many months, but yeah, no, that's fine. Yes, I'm gonna have to terraform this by myself. Oh God.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And as you're building a stately home, sir, I'm sure that you're rolling in diamonds. I can see by your fine attire that you're a gentleman of some considerable class.
Yes. So in my actual world I come from, I'm actually a Lord Mayor, but here I seem to be. I've been not just opposed, but I've been sort of kicked out for a bit and sent out here on my actual day job to try and build a house. So yeah,
Really?
I'm currently without any possessions as such.
You're without possessions, you say?
Yeah, I kind of. They're not with me. They're locked away where my assets were seized. So yeah, it's kind of. Don't tell the tax office, but I have brought myself some little ender pearls, but that's about it.
Luckily, sir, we haven't actually built a tax office here in Deadwood yet.
Oh, thank God for that.
So on that front, you're very lucky. However, I do remember what it was like when I too myself did join a server, and I didn't have anything myself. So I am willing, and you are bending my arm somewhat, to take an IOU, because with these fancy ribbons and that incredibly coiffed bouffant hair that you have
thank
there.
You, yes.
You do look like you're good for it. So I don't think it's too much of an issue.
Good, yes, I will definitely pay back in kind. You are hereby invited to the springtime ball when that gets happening over at the stately home, once it's constructed.
Yeah, so the fictional, non-existent stately home built on land that you don't own. I'm invited to the soiree at that place, you say?
Yes, perfectly. That's exactly how I'll be offering you to repay Noah. I can offer you all sorts of services. I see you have a railway line out there that may or may not
Well,
require
we
extending.
have a burgeoning railway line here. Obviously, it's a frontier town, and it is a little bit dangerous
Ooh.
in these here parts. So let me invite you here into our fine establishment of putting on my armor and facing these here mobs, and then we
Yeah.
can go to the saloon and discuss it over maybe a beverage.
Well, that
As
sounds
long as we don't see any of those
perfect.
green fellows, then you're fine. But yeah, we have good bow skill here in. There's one in the church. I
Oh.
think he's probably going to burn up if he. That was an awful
I'm
shot.
I'm trying to still not walk into it. I'm going to steal these bones over here. Going to get some
Yes.
stuff on the go.
There you go. So yeah, if you come in here, then this is mob proofed in here. We can go and we
I
can
see the
sit down.
the safety carpet's in place. We're fine here.
Yes, the double carpets are always good. So yeah, have yourself a seat, sir, and yes, we can show you in the morning. Obviously, we can show you some land and a couple of places that you might be interested in. So, would you like to join me? I can also adding to the IOU, of course.
Oh, a night's stay? Yes, perfectly. I'm sure I can reciprocate that in kind at some point.
This is the most opulent room. This is the room that we have for our paying guests. So you can have this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Oh, this is. I mean, this is okay. This is still good.
Yeah. Yes. So sleep well, sir.
Thank you.
And we'll speak in the morning. So you're interested in the land.
Yes.
If you would like to follow me down this way, again, I'll just do a quick check for. Oh, there's one unsightly fellow over here, who seems to have some armor on. So
he seems to be quite well dressed, actually. I may have to go speak to
yeah,
his tailor.
I don't know if he didn't drop anything. It's like I say, it's the green sizzly fellows that you need to watch out for the most.
Oh yeah.
But if you're interested in some plains, then or big open space was what I.
Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. Lovely stuff. Well, I'm gonna. So there goes my no deaths on this server. I was hoping to at least keep that into actually myself playing in a cave somewhere, but that didn't actually happen. Wow.
So you kind of wandered in front of me as I was about to shoot one of those fellows. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Well, yes. So these planes.
Least said about that, the better. And
oh! I thought you were having round two.
no,
it'd be insta death at that time.
It's a dangerous place in the world of survival.
Oh man, that's.
So I would suggest that you stay behind me. It's probably a good idea.
I think I lost my beef.
You lost your beef.
Yeah.
Here, have some beef.
Oh, lovely! I had this as jerky on the train on the way over. It was quite a long journey. Several decades in the past as well. It's a bit weird.
Yes. And would you have anywhere to stay as well when you are in the area? Because again, the least I can do after shooting you in the head is provide you with one of these fine caravans, these movable things with everything that you may need to sleep safely through the night.
Well, that would be quite a nice, pleasant gift, actually. I mean, I'm quite shocked that you're offering me all this stuff. I'm starting to feel like there is a sort of return expected on this.
Well, I mean, obviously we've got the paperwork that we need to draw up, and as we mentioned, there is an IOU and potentially, an IOU for the land, of course,
yes.
An IOU for the night's sleep in the saloon there, and I'll waive the IOU for the caravan because of that nasty incident with the arrow to the side of the head.
Well, yeah, I'm going to have to watch the action replay of that just to try and see whose fault it was.
Unfortunate timing, sir. But so here we have some lovely plains areas.
I'm starting to really get quite inspired by this. There's a lot of creatures of the land.
Lovely creatures around here, including some horses.
Yes.
We will also be shortly having a corral in the town, so if you did want to get any saddling services or such there, then obviously that would be available to you.
Nice. I like the way I'm leading the pack, thinking I know where I'm going, but
yeah, I'm guessing you're just exploring, sir, because all of this land is for sale. it is all owned by the conglomerate that is the Deadwood Trade Association. Which
Now, I'm going to quickly get up on this tree because I think I found the perfect spot for my actual build. So if you look down this way, I'm believing that's looking towards the east. Yes. So what I'm already thinking is to have a long driveway down here, nice big house at the end with a huge pediment and big columns at the front. And I think that would look great in between this sort of hill and that hill there. So, sir, I think we found a spot.
Brilliant. Well, it has been. Let me put away my sword because, again, we don't want any unfortunate incidents. And in these parts, then it is customary to shake hands with a running high five.
Okay,
in order
right.
to do any deal, and then of course we
Shall
can
I do it
draw up some paperwork.
I'm going to do it from the tree. Then that's fine. We'll make sure this is a.
Yes, you may find that you end up in the death club quite soon if that's the case.
Okay, right. Well, let's get this deal on the go then. So, a 3, a 2, a 1. Oh, okay. Well, that works.
That didn't work. Let's try that.
High five. Ow.
There we go.
Thank you, sir. So, right. Well, this is now my land. So, if you don't mind leaving me be.
Well, yes. I will. I will deliver you the. Where would you like your transportation, sir?
So, you see this this hollow down here. I think this looks like quite a good spot to sort of hide away any gubbins for now, while it's not spoiling the view of the master's house.
Yes. Well, I'll get some horses rounded up, and we will bring over one of those caravans for you, and we will deposit it here.
Ah, lovely stuff. Do you know what? I feel so welcome on here already. It's great. My last place was I was chased out with pitchforks and fire. And also,
I've been trying to get hold of a pitchfork from one of those underwater fellows, but haven't been able to. Otherwise, you might have had a slightly different encounter.
Well, I mean,
as we don't have any pitchforks, and as you've been kind enough to spend 2 full IOUs on the town of Deadwood, which we will obviously be collecting at some point. You don't get away that easily, sir. Then obviously, this is it's nice to have a neighbour, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing a bit of class to this place. Not that your town is unclassy, but I found there was quite a few vagabonds and scary dudes around the place.
The sheriff does really need to clean up that town, to be honest. He's been taking a couple of months off, to be honest, and I think that he really needs to come back and do more with the locals there. Those jail cells have been unfilled for too long.
Yeah, and I'm sure I can help you round up some fiends at some point along the time. So, but yes, come by whenever you want. There's going to be all sorts going on here at some point. At the moment, it's just a beautiful empty field that I can get started with. I'm actually really feeling quite inspired by this.
Fantastic. Well, I'm glad that I could be of assistance, sir. I will also draw up the paperwork. My name's Adi, by the way.
Oh,
nice
yes, my name's Kieran. Nice to meet you too.
How
do I even high five? Can I throw this? There we go. I'm going to throw a bone at you.
Just left click.
It's been so long since I've played.
Customary fashion. That and of course, making sure the sticky keys check is also the other one that's there.
Oh, it's just gone. Yep. Oh no!
I've been playing in survival for long.
Yeah. No,
anyway, I will leave you to it, and I will bring the paperwork and obviously the caravan over, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, good sir. I will see you in the future. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Wow, that was good. I've managed to get a free bit of land. Okay, guys. Well, there's a lot of animals around here I can start wrangling up, so I'm going to get started with that. Well, no, I'm going to get started with bashing down all these sunflowers, and then maybe we can get ourselves a little mine on the go, so I actually get some materials together. And yeah, so let's get started with getting some of these trees down. So those bones came in handy, actually. I've managed to find myself a good little boy here now, so I'm going to get you to sit. We actually got some defence against the first lot of monsters that come around. I think they actually do that, although he has eaten this sheep over here, so nice bit of a mutton and some wool on the go. But they've got some baby horses going around. This area is actually perfect for what I want to do. So let's crack on with that a bit more and get some more of these trees down, and then we can start building the first little lodge to live in. While I was just cutting some trees down, he seems to be back again. I don't know what else he wants from me. you okay there, sir? You you've
Yeah,
come.
yeah,
Oh, you,
fine, fine. I'm just, I have just a delivery of some accommodation for you, really.
yes, I just remembered. Yeah, I was like, he's not come back for the IOU already. That's a little
No,
bit extreme.
no, no, no. I will just, I'll just quietly be working here, building you this caravan, constructing it, stretching, obviously the cotton across and such, and it's quite time consuming work. But you just carry on there, so don't, as if I'm not here.
Oh yeah, no worries. I was just taking these trees down and already taking all the land for what it's worth. You know, I'm gonna set myself up a nice little shop full of apple sales and stuff, so I can make some money back from this free land that you've just given me.
Yeah, that's one thing that I don't think is being sold yet is apples. So you could corner the apple market.
Ah, okay, perfect. I'm always in for a bit of fresh produce, so
Yeah.
I am sort of. So what is the business with the sort of townsfolk that sort of populate the server? Where can I find
Well,
them?
the at some point, then myself or one of the other members of the server, I'm sure, will give you a nice tour. But there is a spawn area that has a vast array of shops, or at least an array of shops, certainly, where you can buy some of your essentials, such as wood of all varieties,
Ooh,
leaves of all varieties, snow, ice, end-related products,
yep,
and dyes and wools and things like that. So there's plenty of things that you can purchase there, including enchanted books and things as well.
perfect.
Potions too.
So I'm guessing
So
the currency here isn't real money. It's it's diamonds, isn't it?
it is the diamonds, yes. You probably will want to get yourself dug down to level 11 and maybe start doing some of that there diamond mining. I think that would be a good endeavor for you to undertake at some
Well,
point.
I think now it's getting dark again. Although I think is it midday? I don't know. I'm really so coming from a creative world. It's really hard to know when the sun's not moving and when it is moving. So I'm looking at it going, is that changing? Am I
Well,
staring
for a
into the sun?
always moving because it never stops. However, it does set in that direction over the hill, so it's on its way
Yeah,
down.
it's way down.
Now.
Yep.
So because you're east to west, it's quite easy to see exactly where it goes.
Yeah, well, that's the perfect sort of idea I wanted for this, because when you look at a stately home, you always see the gardens orientated east to west, so you get the sunshine all day long.
Absolutely.
But yes, enough lollygagging. I'll leave you to get my little accommodation up, without Heather, because I don't want to sleep another night in the open stars. Right, well, I think it's time now to get down into a mine. So I got myself some pickaxes and also some chiseled, polished blackstone that I've managed to nick from Matey over there in Deadwood. Now, I've got a lot of stuff that I just sort of picked up along the way. Don't tell him. It's like a whole stack of smooth stone here. Well, that'll come in handy later on when we start building our first building. Speaking of which, the first house I wish to build probably won't be in this episode, but we'll get started on the main gate lodge. So there's going to be, like I said, a big old house down that way with lots of columns and a nice big pediment over it, and we'll sort that out in our later episodes. Obviously that's going to be quite far in advance, but for me, first of all, I've got in my mind of building the gate lodge. So what happens there is it will sit at the end of the road, and that is where the man that mans the gate, I said too many mans there, but it will be like a nice little neoclassical starter home. So we'll get that started, and it's mainly going to be made out of birch and a bit of sandstone, so we're going to have to find ourselves some of that over time. But obviously in true Minecraft fashion, we need to dig down all the way down, so I need to go down to about level 11 or 12. I'm going to start my mine here. It's not going to be anything fancy, it's just going to be a hole in the side of this cliff. I'm going to dig out with my hands because I haven't got a spade yet. But we do need to start getting those diamonds, because obviously Matey said about how there is no other currency here, it is just diamonds. And for me, finding diamonds has never been an issue. Whenever I play a solo sort of Minecraft stuff, or even when I've played it with other people, I seem to be one of the first people to always get diamonds. So we can see if we can get down there. I always like to take risks when I'm mining as well. I never really come back up unless I've run out of pickaxes completely, or I'm completely full. I do tend to stay down and really go for as many diamonds as I can. So let's see if that works for me now. Clearly I need to get some other little pickaxes on the go. I don't know why I made 3 wooden pickaxes. That's a bit crazy. Right, we go up and just make some more pickaxes before we head on down into the bowels of this earth. Right, so you see down there, I've actually found myself a cave. I've run out of torches, so I'm going to pop back up and see how AD's got on with actually my covered wagon. Hopefully he's finished it by now, so I've got a place to sleep tonight. Let me go dump all this stuff in my chests. Hang on. Did I not have some chests here? Oh. Oh, has he moved it over here? That's very kind of him. Is this my stuff? Yeah, it is. Oh, crikey. Okay, so he's given me an ender chest. That's quite a shock. Wow, okay, man. Is that? I wonder if that's on the list for more IOUs. I'm never going to be able to pay this debt back, and I ran over here to escape my debts. So this isn't great. But anyway, thank you so much for helping me out there, AD. That is perfect. So let me dump all this stuff in here, and we've got some more stuff and bits here as well. God, I'm actually so happy. I've got a good start on this server. I always find whenever you start a creative world, survival world, sorry, you can always end up spending a little bit too long trying to just grab that sort of first little bits and bobs. But yeah, this covered wagon, do you know what? I'm really, really happy with it. It's a lovely little starting point, and it'll give us a good little base to jump off of, so we can get this this little lodge house built in here next episode, I think. And that'll be a nice little spot here for it. But for now, let's dump all this stuff in here, get some torches made up, head on down that mine, because I want to get those diamonds. Now, I have just realised that in order to get diamonds, I do need an iron pickaxe. Now, I've picked up the iron. That's also what am I trying to make there. I don't want to make a coal pickaxe. That doesn't make any sense. Now, I need to make myself a furnace. So let's quickly get that on the go and get one of those set up so we can get that iron smelted. So while I was waiting to get this iron out of the smelter, I went AFK for a little bit, came back, did a little bit of cutting down some birch trees. Then it got to night time, so I came on over into here. Now, I haven't been able to sleep for a few hours, and currently I'm being besieged from all sides by all manners of creatures. And luckily, I actually have like a little pokey hole here, so I can sit back here and sort of mine some XP while I'm waiting for the sun to come up, because there is no way I'm sleeping at the moment. But yeah, you may be questioning, why have you harvested so much birch? I'll show you how much I've got over there in a second. And the reason behind that is in the next episode, so the next part of this, I'm going to be building my lodge, as I've mentioned before. Now, this lodge is going to be made out of birch planks and also some stripped birch logs, and it'll make more sense when you see it. Now, for me, I don't like using sandstone as such. I will be using some sandstone accents in this build, but I prefer the colour that birch gives. Not just that, birch planks kind of look like a sandy sort of brick, which we don't have in the game. So, yes, you may be screaming at me going, but you can't build a house out of wood. You can, it's just I hope no one comes over with some flint and steel and burns it down. But I'm going to be stuck here for a little while, I think. I really want to get back into this mine. So in doing so, while I was cutting down these birch trees as well, I unfortunately succumbed to quite a few little creatures in the cave. So there's a cave system just, if I poke my head round here, just in that hill there that I didn't notice at first. And as you can see, I got myself killed. So I now have my own head here just waiting to be sort of looked at when I come in, so I can do the whole Hamlet scheme with the Yorick, you were so nice, or whatever it was. But yeah, so the sun is rising over there in the east, which is lovely, because that means we can now try and get out back into that cave, and I can try and survive, well, try and survive a little bit longer. So what I've done is I've built myself some tools using the iron that I have actually already smelted. I've got a few more in here as well, so we've got 4 more pieces of iron there. What I want to do is just get tooled up a little bit more, so let's take that with me. I think we've got enough probably to go hunt for some diamonds now, so we will leave that there. What else do we need for that adventure? I don't really know. I think that's probably enough stuff. I do need to get myself a bow made up at some point, because I hate not having some sort of ranged weapon. I'm much better at ranged than I am at normal stuff. Well, I've got 2 iron swords. I'm going to leave one in this chest. Right, so the sun has come, and it is giving us life again. Now, when I got in this place before it got dark properly, there was a creeper that was hiding down here. So, there we go. There's the gunpowder he dropped. So hopefully this skeleton doesn't kill me. I'm still getting used to the whole like new mechanics for fighting. Oh dear, please, no. So when I used to play, it used to be spam click your sword until you killed something, but now it's obviously swipe until you get that. Yes, got a creeper head. We may get some more. So this is this is a little bit exciting now, because I'm actually getting somewhere with stuff. There we go. Get creeper head, put on the trophy wall. So when we build this stately home down that way, I'm thinking we can use player heads and that to give ourselves a nice little trophy room. So you know how you have like salons and sort of just lounges and that. For me, I reckon what we could do is just put up trophy heads of everyone's player head in there. So I kind of want to go around the server at some point and acquire each person's head. Now, I say acquire because that does obviously mean we're going to slaughter them in the cold-blooded murder. There's all the birch logs I've managed to harvest, so we got loads going on there. So we will see how we're going to go about doing that. But for now, I'm going to put that on, and also I'm going to sport my flashy pants. Look at these. Well, sorry, not pants. Who are we, American? No, my flashy trousers, and I'm going to go down into that cave now. So it was back round this way. I think we have dug all the way down to the base. Thinking of future plans as well, this hill is going to go. So join me, I think, next time to remove that. But for now, we've got torches up, and I keep hitting my head on the way down. But let's get down to the bottom of this hill and see where these diamonds are at. Right, so we're down the bottom of the walkway now. So I think this is going to be quite promising. I can already see a bat going on there. Another one just there. So let me build up a little walkway so I can actually get back up, because I'm not so good at remembering where I am in places. So that's fine like that. Stick some torches down here as well. And we're already greeted by a lovely skeleton who's just destroyed my trousers. Hopefully he will drop some boots, so we can now wear these. Look at this, we're getting geared up already. I know it's the really, really bad stuff, and I know it's probably not really worth looking out for, but still. So let's put some torches around here, and I reckon we are going to be scouting out some diamonds. So let me have a quick look. We are currently at level 21, so we've got another 10 levels to go down. I'm already seeing some gold, so let's mine that out. Right, so we grabbed ourselves 7 ore of gold there, and yeah, I'm already sort of taking hits from just falling off ledges. But ooh, this is looking promising for ore collection. And not just that, we got ourselves some lava on the way down there. So let me try and cherry pick all of this out of here, and then we'll go explore what's down there in a second. Right, so I've cleared out this little area of pretty much everything. I do like to do a little bit of cherry picking when I start mining off properly, just because it's a great way to get some resources on the go. So this is already looking really promising down here. We've got some redstone. We might come back for that in a second. I'm just going to follow this around the corner and see what we come up to. Okay, there's a boy up there. Gonna take him down. But yeah, so I think we need to explore what else is on the server at some point as well. So AD, he gave me a little look around his town, obviously, when we were buying the land, but there is more than just that. There is a whole host of other people's bases and towns, and there's a server spawn and all of that. It's exciting stuff. Now there's also a little project that they have been all doing, known as Alpha by the Water. Now anyone that already is a fan of AlphaCraft will know what it is, but it's a small little lake that everyone's built a sort of one chunk base around, or one chunk build. Now I already have some great ideas for what I want to do. It's going to be a sort of neoclassical boathouse, with columns and a nice pediment and that. You're going to see a running style of like Georgian builds throughout all of my stuff on this series. So that'll be quite nice to get that started again. It's going to be using quite a lot of birch, so we're going to need to be farming that birch really, really hard. Right, so if we take a look here, what level are we at? 11, the magic number. Now, lava kind of means diamonds are nearby. Do not hold me on that, but I think that is somewhat true. So I'm going to start digging this way a little bit, and now if I come across some diamonds straight away, then yeah, this would be a good episode. We can end it right there. If I don't, then we're going to be digging and digging and digging for several hours, I'm sure. So I've had to stop off and make a new pickaxe because I've now run out, and thus the hunt still continues. We are at level around about, what's that, 6. So I've gone all the way down to bedrock and back up again. You can see the tunnel's quite dark down here. And what's happening is there's lava above and below, I think, or at least definitely dripping down from above. So I'm going to carry on this way through here just to see where we get to. And so as I was carrying on this little tunnel here, I decided to make a little turn when I found some redstone and came up a few more blocks, and then found some more redstone and then came up a little few more blocks, and suddenly there it is on top of the ceiling, not really knowing what else is behind it, the first diamond ore of my survival server. Oh, of my survival series, sorry. So let's dig around this and see what we've got going on. So 2 currently. Get ourselves a nice sort of spade out of that. Actually 2 spades out of that. Oh, 1 more. And have we got any more for any more that side? No, bit of redstone. Lots of coal around here. I think it might just be those 3. Let's have a look this side as well. Nope, we got 4. Oh, this is like a game show now. Try to find out how much we've got. 5. Okay. Let's keep going. See what else. Is this deal or no deal? Okay, I think it's probably just those 5 at the moment now. So I haven't obviously got a fortune pick, so we can't get anything else out of these. But still, I'm very, very, very happy we have our first set of diamonds now. So that is 100% what I came down here for. Look at them. Oh, that's gorgeous, that is. Right, let's dig these out and see where we can put them, because I've completely run out of space in my inventory now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing stuff. Right, well, there we go. So there's the achievement got on that one, and I am very, very happy with that. I'm tempted to rush back up now to the surface because 1, I'm lost. 2, I don't really have any space left on me, and 3, I'm a little bit scared. I sort of get a little bit scared down in caves, but mainly because I am now carrying very, very precious material and I don't particularly want to lose it. So I'm going to rush back to the surface. Let's see if I can get there without dying. Death count is at 2. Yeah, we know that. We know those 2. Let's try not to get any more onto that. So, or do I dig this way a bit more? Do I keep going? No. We're going back to the surface, he says, as he carries on digging through another wall and another wall and then some further walls. Okay, right, meet you back at the surface, hopefully with all of these diamonds intact still. Okay, so I'm a little bit lost on the way back, and I started digging around just because I had this piece of lava here, and I went, let's see what's behind this wall. So I went, okay, dig out some coal, go down here, dig out some redstone, and yes, you can see what I'm looking at. Some more diamonds. Perfect stuff. So, 2 more diamonds. 4 more diamonds. Hey, how many have we got here then? This is a great haulage. Now, hopefully, I'm near the end of my journey as well, so I can get back out. But I think it might just be these 4. Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. So still, that is a nice haulage. Then, so that puts us up to 9 diamonds. So 3 pickaxes, or I think I'm going to make 1 pickaxe and then sort of turn the rest into other tools that I need. Definitely an axe and definitely a spade. Perfect stuff. So look at that, 9 whole diamonds to add to my collection. Now, to keep looking around this area, because do you know what? I'm really happy I did that. There was just a feeling. I don't know if you get it as well, guys, when you play it, but I always seem to just get a feeling that there is some diamonds, like a divining rod type thing. But yeah, so I think it's up this way. I am very, very lost in these caves. I've been here before. I know that much. Oh, I found it. I found the way back up. Wow, that wasn't even that far from our initial sort of hole here. As you can see, it's night time. So I wonder what the world's looking like up the top of this hill. Alright, so I've survived the tribulations of the cave. Now we have to survive the sunrise. How beautiful is that to come out to? And how beautiful is that not to see? I do have a bow now, so I have got some form of ranged defense. Oh, please don't kill me. I don't want to die yet. I want to get back to my little caravan and sit there and be happy. There we go, right. So, is that creeper around there? Is he coming over here? Have I run out of beef? No, not yet. Right, let's try and fight our way back to the actual caravan. No, okay, that's fine. Let's get over this hill. Zombie there. More skeletons. Right, I see the caravan. We're fine. We're safe. We're back. I need somewhere to store these diamonds now because... Oh, speak of the devil. There we go. Put them in there so they're safe and sound. That creeper head scared me then. I thought that was... something... Oh, no. Okay. Right, so we are back here in the house now. Let's take stock of what we got. Yeah, quite a bit of stuff. So I'm going to dump all this redstone in here. I tried not to collect too much of it because it is useful, but also not so useful at the same time. Went through quite a few pickaxes, got loads of torches now, so we're good with those. Lots of coal. Coal's always great just for anything. And speaking of coal, we can now go smelt all of this iron ore we've got, and some gold ore as well, and some coal ore. I think that must have been a present from AD when he gave it to me. But yes, let's stick all of that in there and stick that whole stack on the burn. There is a Johnson over there. Let's kill this sheep in anger and then try and defend my good stuff from him. Oh, Well, at least the chest didn't blow up. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is probably a good spot to leave the first episode. So join me in episode 2 where we start building the lodge house, which will sit here around this location somewhere, probably where those trees are behind me, and that will form the main gatehouse to the actual stately home, which will be there behind me. So we'll get building that, and that can be our start house. And then there's more stuff to do, like meet and greet with the other alphas, and also just go see what the spawn looks like, and also start thinking about this alpha by water. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a comment below, and obviously smash that like button if you've enjoyed watching. So guys, I will see you next time, and goodbye.